there aren't very many of me left. And it's a good place to be. And it's taken me, I don't want to say 20 years, but probably like more like 12-ish years to be like, I like it here and I'm gonna be here. So get the hell out of my way. Okay, so when my grandpa started the store in 1962, he sold 16 colors of tennis shoes and moccasins. And it's called Tenni-Mocs. And he thought it was cute and funny, and it's still cute and funny. So there. It's when I get into the sales, and the sales are just moving, and I'm having conversations, and I'm having a good time, and people are listening to me. That's always a really great perk of the sales, is when people actually listen. So it really has more to do, the cadence of my day has more to do with customers than anything else, because I'm still an owner that works the floor. Oh boy. I don't know. That's a good one. Oh, I know, this is a really good one. So I was referring to the ball of somebody's foot, and I said, do your balls hurt? I gotta get the heck out of Dodge. I say that often, I don't know why. That's a really old-timey saying, isn't it? Snug is good, pinch is bad. Stop taking your shoes off like that. I say that a lot. Let's see. The doctor wants it that way. Nobody wants to hear that. I have the widest feet. Have you ever seen feet this wide? Yes, I've seen feet this wide. I literally would not be in this business for this long. These stores wouldn't be here if people like you didn't exist. There's a ton of you. Brands make shoes specifically for you. That happens all day, every day. So I always wanted to work with my grandpa. I don't think anybody really wanted me to be in the shoe business. They all wanted me to be some sort of academic. I always wanted to work with my grandpa. It was one of the only places I was ever comfortable. I had a lot of fun. He made it fun for me. And, you know, it doesn't hurt when you're like 13 and you get like $200 in your pocket every week. Like, who doesn't like that? But for like 2 years, I wasn't allowed to touch a customer. And I realized that I am now like that. I'm turning into my grandpa. I don't let anybody touch my customers. So,
how often do you touch your customers?
I have to fit them, John. I have to touch their feet. I'm not like touching them. Yeah. I was under the impression that he was gonna be with us for a lot longer and I was gonna learn a lot more. So when he passed away, there was this kind of slump of me not knowing a damn thing. I knew how to talk to customers. I don't know how to do bills. I don't know any of that. Like money? I was 20. 20-year-olds are crap with money. So like, I also had just had a kid. And I had to make sure my kid turned out decent and also keep it afloat, keep the business around. So I had a lot of just like purgatory type years there. It was a pretty solid 9 years of awful. And it got better when we moved down here. And I embraced it as much as I could. And I dig it now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, I think that they're gonna have to like cut me out of this place. I don't know.
Ready?
This is actually, I wanted to do this. All right. Okay, so this is the EVA cane by Dansko. It has really awesome arch support. It's slip resistant on the bottom. It's super lightweight. And then you have a removable innersole. This thing was really popular during COVID because you can clean the whole thing. Also, you get the reinforced arch that Dansko is really known for. They're really stinking cute too. What else you got? Okay, so weather resistant boot from Emu, slip resistant, genuine sheepskin made in the old UGG factory, and oh, I talk fast. Okay, zipper on the outside, great arch support in this one, also a toe cap. All right, so this is a pretty neat shoe that's handmade in Portugal. The top was developed specifically for diabetics to be non-binding. Also, you get a really good arch support. I use this often for balance rehabilitation. I don't stop moving. I don't sit. This is hard right now. I cannot curse. Lots of cursing, lots of bad words, lots of, I I try desperately not to say shut up. So like I said, decibel level in my house, very scary, not unhuman-like, but I don't say shut up ever. Stop! Stop it now! Or I just leave and then I can't hear it anymore. I know, right? Wasn't that crazy? Who does that? Everybody asks me the same question. Business is not dying. Yes, retail has turned into a big box, mediocre employees. Nobody is really specific or specialized in any field, and I don't feel like that's what retail is. I demand excellence of anybody that's gonna work here. We have to shift how we use our money because the business has changed a lot. So I need money for marketing. I need money for staff. I need money for this kind of stuff. We can't just keep sinking all this money into stock the way my grandpa would, because big stock room that you can help everybody with. I mean, like, yeah, that's the goal, but like, if we're gonna evolve, we gotta evolve with the times. I expand because I believe in this business, and I believe in my customers, and I believe in this community, and I believe that I can bridge a gap that so many other stores have not. So many stores decided to get away from this specialized type of retail, and this type of retail is still necessary because you have people that have these medical needs and a doctor that's too busy to help them, not the doctor's fault necessarily, but like, there's someone here that wants to talk to you and talk you through your problem. All times, when we opened the new store, brands wanted in. And so I was getting people in, I'd say probably once every 2 weeks, trying to sell me stuff. But since it was a new store, a lot of money was put into that store, and I didn't have money to then buy new brands. So we actually opened the store with the same stock as the old store, and everybody says, oh my gosh, you got so many new things, and no, it's just all out. Can't sell everything. I want to, but you can't. Not there yet. One day. But like, I will make this easy. I make this transaction easy. The doctor sometimes can be super scary, and it doesn't necessarily have to be scary. This can be just like normal upkeep of yourself and your feet, and we don't have to, you know, get into like surgeries. We don't have to get into like custom-made orthotics. We might be able to just help you with what's out there in the world, and you might not know about it, and that's what I'm here for. So when I say I work with podiatrists, I do actually talk to them like on a daily basis. So I am very familiar with ailments and the anatomy and tendons and bones and stuff like that. Then I can just apply it to you and your lifestyle. That's something that the medical community is somewhat missing, is they do not address you as a person. They address your ailment as an ailment. And that's their job. Good job them. But I still come in and I do both. Google, you get on the internet and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many things. And you're spoiled for choice. At the same time, the internet is not the shoe in practice. So like, you have to get that shoe on. You have to feel it. You have to know if the arch support's even right. Sure, this brand has a ton of arch support. What if it's too much? What if your foot can't take it? Then that was a waste of money. I'm honest. I'm very honest. Like, if a shoe is the wrong thing, I'll tell you it's the wrong thing. I'll also tell you that I'm not gonna stop you from buying it. But like, I hope that I hope they remember me for being honest. I hope so. I'm really loud. Oh, sorry. But like, yeah, I can curse, whatever. I've accidentally like not blown out somebody's hearing aid, but they legit were like, I have to take that out. You're loud enough, young. Okay, this is a really nifty little walking sandal by a European brand called Eric Michael. This is a cork footbed, stays nice and cool. These are all vegetable tan leathers. Takes a little bit of breaking time, but then they feel like they are part of your foot, and that's always a plus. Oh. Oh. All right, these are $10. That's the only thing that's good about them. That's about it. I buy them at Christmas time, and they're cute gifts, and literally the end. So there. Okay. Okay, we still sell Birkenstocks. It's been about 60 years running. They make a new vegan line. These are hand painted. That's kind of cool. Also, still cork and the original anatomically correct footbed. Comfort, but so like I said, there's also this really weird part of being a shoe store owner is like, you don't want to lose a sale because it's on your foot. So like if another size 10 comes in and they're like, oh my God, I need that, I will quickly pull those off my feet and sell them to you. I still do that. And it happens a lot. I have to repurchase shoes often for myself, and then I end up selling them off my feet again. I I'm wearing it like for a week. It's usually like I've only had it on for a day. I had to think about this kind of stuff during COVID because you're like, what if my business and my life is ripped out from under me? Like, what happened? And you're like, what else could I do? And I was faced with not very much, Alex. Yeah.
You had to open up a different small business, not related to shoes.
Yeah.
What would it be?
A butcher shop.
You get asked that a lot?
No, I had to think about that during COVID. The reason I like Casey so much as a rep is he's extremely attentive. A lot of younger people are getting into comfort footwear. Fortunately, there's a group that's into preventative care. I guess they've seen their moms and their grandmas have to deal, and their dads, deal with all these foot problems, and they're like, I don't want to deal with that noise, which is smart. There are new brands in here, which is really fun. That's part of what's cool about, has been cool about COVID is I'm meeting people from like all over. So new people are coming in there, and then also new brands are if I can't get something in one brand, man, I gotta find it somewhere. I gotta, source the product somewhere. So there are some new brands around. All right, this is the new UMG Easy by UFOS, and it has a stretchy canvas, and they've omitted this band. So actually it's really comfortable. Great arch support, awesome pressure relief. Okay, this is a shoe by New Balance that has different densities of foam injected into the sole. Really great arch support. Your foot actually feels suspended. If you've worn a Hoka, you should compare it to this.
At free time, what would you do with it?
Butcher pigs. No, I don't know. I used to do macrame, and I liked doing that. I'd spend more time with my kids though, if I'm gonna be practical. My son was basically raised in this store. That poor guy doesn't have a childhood. He's like 13 now, and he's always like, fun, question mark? And I'm like, don't overthink it, man. And he was like, it's literally all we do. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we have to go to the zoo. Come on, we gotta go somewhere. Let's go do something. I'm really trying to make up for a lot of time with my kids. Okay, so yes, I'm Alex. Happy 20th anniversary in the shoe business to me. You should shop at Tenni-Mocs because I have worked really hard to make a really nice place for you guys, and you deserve it, and I have awesome shoes, and I am a patron of this business, and I believe in it, and I believe in you guys, and we could do it together because it takes a village. So there.